Now that the Salesforce integration is installed, it's time to customize your settings. Let's walk through the menu options on the Salesforce integration page. First, the Contact Field section is where you can choose which of the Salesforce contact fields you want to associate with the contact shape in Lucidchart. To include a field, search for the field in the list of available fields, then drag the field you want from the Available Fields column over to the Contact Shape or Additional Details section. Contact shape fields will show up on the face of your contact card when it is dragged out onto the canvas. Additional details fields will be nested in the Contact Details pop-out panel that shows up when you click on a contact card. If you would like the notes users add in Lucidchart to sync to Salesforce, drag and drop the appropriate Salesforce field into the Notes section. Make sure to use the Salesforce field that you use for keeping notes on contacts. It may be called Notes, or Description, or something else depending on your Salesforce setup. When you're finished, click the Apply Changes button. Let's move on to the Contact Role Visualization section. Lucidchart offers color coding capabilities to help you quickly visualize your Salesforce contact roles on contact cards. This is where you can customize the colors associated with your contact roles. Here, you can see an example of how the formatting on the contact cards will look. Here, you will see the contact roles that exist in your Salesforce instance. Please note that the values for these contact roles cannot be modified from Lucidchart, but if you edit or add new roles in Salesforce, they will show up here. Click to change the color you would like associated with each role. When you are finished, click the Apply Changes button. The Contact Creation Rules section allows you to select which fields are required when your users create new contacts in Lucidchart that sync back to Salesforce. It is recommended that you select the same fields that are required to create a new contact in your Salesforce instance. You can also require additional fields if you'd prefer. When you are finished, click the Apply Changes button. And lastly, the Additional Objects section is where you can choose additional Salesforce data objects and fields that you would like to import into all Salesforce-linked Lucidchart documents. To include a field from one of these additional objects, click the Get Started button. Now you can search for the object you want to import. Note that we do recommend the most popular Salesforce objects imported into Lucidchart at the top of the list. Please also note, if you do not see the object you want to import, it is not available for use within Lucidchart. Click on the checkbox next to the object. You can select multiple objects if you'd like. Once you have finished your selection, click Import. Click on the object you just imported in the Imported Objects column. You'll see the available object fields and selected object fields columns. Select which field you want to include from the center Available Object Fields column and drag the field over to the Selected Object Fields column. When you are finished, click Apply Changes. Great! You've customized the Salesforce integration to fit your organization's needs. But now what? Now it's time to set up the Lucidchart button in Salesforce by watching the next video, Configuring the Lucidchart button in Salesforce.